Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Oluwabukumi Kolade. I want to thank you specially for joining us on this episode of your favorite program, Let's Talk About Infertility Openly. Let me first give you a heads up. This is rated 18 and viewers' discretion is advised. So if you have a child or children with you, this is not the program you want them to sit in with you and watch. What is erectile dysfunction? Erectile dysfunction is inability to initiate and maintain adequate erection for sexual intercourse. Inability to initiate and maintain an adequate erection for sexual intercourse. It is a very common problem. Unfortunately, we don't talk about it much. Understandably, it is embarrassing, it affects self-esteem and those other psychosocial issues. But nonetheless, it is an issue that we have to talk about. And let me also say that not admitting that I have a medical problem does not make the problem go away. It's better for us to have it in the open, have our discussions about it. I get more knowledge and I can know how best to treat it, also approach its management. Now, the penis has two muscles that are cylindrical in nature and that are supplied by a rich supply of blood vessels. So, when there's good blood flow to these blood vessels, we have a turgid and erect penis. And that's what we call a strong erection. So fundamentally, erection is about blood flow. Erection is about blood flow. Unfortunately, as we grow older, especially after the age of 40, 45, the blood flow to the penis, it reduces just because of age. There is really nothing we can do to stop this. We can retard this, we can slow this process down, but we cannot stop it. And that's part of why with advancing age, erectile dysfunctions are more common. But age is not the only factor. As my body mass index increases, as I increase in weight, I'm more likely to have an erectile dysfunction. If I have a medical condition that affects blood supply, for instance, diabetes, for instance, hypertension, for instance, what we call atherosclerosis, for instance, high lipid in my blood, all of these conditions predispose to erectile dysfunction. If I have a sedentary lifestyle, it predisposes to it. If I smoke, because smoking clogs up the blood vessel, alcohol clogs up the blood vessels, connective tissue disorders clogs up the blood vessels. All of this that I've stated are actually risk factors that put me at risk of having an erectile problem. Unfortunately, there's some medical drugs that can also cause this. For instance, some drugs that are used to treat hypertension can cause erectile dysfunction. Drugs that are used to treat depression and other psychotic disorders can actually cause erectile dysfunction. As I said earlier, we don't get to talk about this. But when we don't acknowledge a problem, it doesn't go away, it is still there. It is better for us to have the knowledge and know the best way to go about approaching this. As I also said, erection is about blood flow. What are the things that I can do or that can be done to help me improve erection? I don't have control over my age. I can't do anything about that. But regular exercise, because exercise has been shown to increase blood flow all over the body. So if I have a lifestyle, I exercise regularly, it will help improve my erection, and erectile dysfunction is not such a problem. Medically, we call some things pelvic floor exercises because, as I said, it is muscles that are in the penis. There's some exercise that I can do, and as you do these exercises, the penile muscles become stronger and my erection can become stronger. Of course, if I have a medical condition, it has to be treated. Okay, so I may have to be on some medication to treat this. At times, I may need psychotherapy. That is to see a psychologist, a clinical psychologist, to counsel me along some areas. Because at times we see that people have erectile dysfunction with a particular partner and don't have dysfunction with another partner. For such an individual, it is psychological. Of course, it goes without saying, you have to cut out alcohol, cut out smoking, reduce your body weight, exercise regularly. This is a common problem as men approach 50. Regular exercise and all the things I've spoken about are precautions we can take to help us reduce the incidences. I really do hope you've learned something from our discussion today. Have a fantastic evening till we see you again next week.